Laying low at the lodge, desperate for my blisters to heal, I found myself with a new purpose. Professional lodge guest greeter. That's right, I got to meet and greet every guest that came through the front door. So I'm headed off to see my doctor again this morning, just to have her look at my wound for my blisters and see if the skin has healed enough for me to continue my walk. So the good news is the doctor thinks I'm be good for tomorrow. The one wound on my right foot needs like another day. She's also going to check if they have some protective coverings here at the local pharmacy. This is a small town, so getting supplies is not easy. And it's almost impossible to get Duoderm here, which is what I really want. But anyway, tomorrow it's on. I'm going to leave here around like 5:30 in the morning, 6 o'clock. I have a huge day. It'll be a huge test of my feet and my shoes. I have a 35, 40 kilometer day with some big passes to cross, so it's going to be interesting. Knowing I'd be leaving first thing the next morning, I made a point to go and say goodbye to Muddy. This young man had made such an impression on me, and I really wanted to see him one last time. The surprise of all surprises, though, was an invitation from my doctor to come and meet her husband and hang out with her friends for a late evening dinner. It was the perfect way to spend my final night in Passagarde. Now for the hard part. How do you say goodbye to a family who's treated you like one of their own?
Mercy, mercy. Thank you. Thank you. Mercy. خداحافظ.
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 Bye. You think I'd get better at goodbyes by now, but they don't get easier. Salam. Kubi. So going to the bathroom or restroom or WC as we call it here, it's very problematic. There's no protection, there's no privacy, I have no coverage even just to pee. So usually what I do is I come down below the road where the drainage canals are, and usually get under there, and sometimes they're high enough for me to stand up in, and sometimes I have to crouch down, and this is one of the crouching ones. It's not fun. That's the only place I can get privacy. Things we do in order to pee. This is when you know you're hitting some of your lowest points in your life. God, I just have to hope that the truck drivers don't have the same idea at the same time, because then you have a problem. That's my WC with a view. It's almost like going into the salt caves on Hormuz. Oh, okay. I feel better. That white car behind me, that's Sada and Reza, and they did a big U-turn to stop and see me. I guess they'd see me leaving Shiraz, you know, like a week or so ago. So, and they stopped to say hi, and we had a cold drink together, and they're from Tehran, and these stops is what makes my day, because today's a rough day, but when I have nice stops like that, it really lifts my spirits, and it's going to carry me over this pass. So thank you, Reza and Sada. My blisters are ripping open once again, and in my headphones is air supply singing "Here I Am." I don't know how windy it is. It's this windy. It's actually died down. This is pretty good. Communicating with my doctor this afternoon. My feet are just sweating, and the padding and the tape and everything's just coming off, and because of that she suggested that every 2 to 4 hours I just stop walking and air my feet out. So I've stopped to do that, and I'm halfway up a pass, and you know, the scab that I had developing on my right foot is now gone, so I'm back to ripping skin. I've been putting Vaseline on my feet too. Salam! Getting a lot of horn honks right now. I've been putting Vaseline over the wound just to try and create a barrier so there's less friction. That seems to be helping. So I didn't get the mileage that I wanted today, but I'm happy that I got a decent swim spot. I'm down in a little ravine. I'm out of the wind as much as possible. Today I'm crossing over numerous passes. It's been very windy. Wind gusts have been around 40 miles an hour. They've been bad, and I still don't have the best tent after it got destroyed at Rostam. This is my best option. I think I got a 30-kilometer day today. I wanted 40, but I kept having to stop every 2 hours to dry my feet out and dry my blisters out, and very grateful that I have a doctor in Pasagard that I can message on WhatsApp and consult her.